Hi, I'm Sherry, and welcome to The Eyes Have It. As you see, I'm one-armed. I'm a one-armed bandit. Get off the table, boo-boo. You can come over this way. But you can't get on the table. All right. You can see your adoring fans. Okay. Yes. Just sit right there. No, you sit right there. No getting on the table. Today is my late 3-month Retin-A update. No, you get down. As you already know if you watched my last video, I broke my shoulder a week and 3 days ago. And so, been one-armed, hence this hair, which needs cut. And even though I blow dried it and used my flat iron, and I couldn't get it to do anything. It's also 90 plus degrees here today, and I just took the dog out and got the mail. It is so steamy. Anyhow, so I wanted to talk a little bit about, sorry, she just has this compulsion about getting up on the table, even though there's absolutely nothing on the table but my paper towel for my sweat. So I have missed the whole week and a half since since I tripped and fell and broke my shoulder, except I think I put it on one night, maybe two, towards the end of the week and then into the weekend. So, you know, I'll just reiterate quickly. I use Retin-A, 0.5%. I usually do 3 nights a week, and then in April I had started to step up, not really to 5 days a week, but I would do like a Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. So I would like add a day here and there. And, you know, nothing tremendously scheduled, but, you know, trying to just add a day here and there. I also did one other thing differently, and that is I watched some more Retin-A videos of other people doing this, and I thought I would give a try to that. You know, the Olay Regenerist Miracle Boosting Concentrate that I reviewed is a tall red bottle. I decided to try that with the Retin-A some nights. Because my skin is so dry, and also because, I don't know if anybody else, could you please comment below if this happens to you. I put my Retin-A on. I don't get like burning and oh my god, I gotta take this off. But my face just itches the whole evening. And, you know, once I'm asleep, I don't notice it. But, like, from the time I put it on till bedtime, I'm like, oh my god, this is driving me nuts. You know, itch here, then it'll itch here, then it'll itch here. It's not like, oh my god, I gotta scratch at it. It's just that it keeps itching. It's weird. So, I decided to try the Miracle Boost Concentrate to see if that would maybe cut down on the itching a little bit, and I think it did. I don't remember it all the time now, but I do some of the time. Either one of the last 2 times I've used it, I did use it with the Miracle Boost Concentrate. Let's see, what else? What I do is I try to shoot for, a lot of people say put it on at bedtime or an hour before bedtime or something, but I find it most effective to put on, I go to bed late. I'm usually minimum 11 p.m. Closer to midnight, 12:30, around there is usually when I'm going to sleep. So, okay, get up or get down. Come on. All right. Okay, just sit. Sit. Sit, baby. Baby, there's nothing up here for you. Sit. Good girl. So I started hitting around 7:30 as my application time. And so then let's say it takes me, 15 or 20 minutes to put it on. Especially now that I'm one-handed, I go get a little bit. I do my Miracle Boost concentrate, and I try to put that on, and then I have to do my Refisa in little bits, and do this, because I can't do the two-handed thing anymore. So I go and I start putting it on about 7:30. And then the whole evening while I'm watching TV, it is just, having time to sink in and do its thing. Because when I put it too close to bedtime, on me at least, Refisa, it's so heavy that even when I was going to bed, I was still feeling like that it was on my pillow, you know what I mean? That not that it was ruining my pillow or anything, but that I was losing some product to the pillow. So this way, if I put it on at 7:30, I have found that by the time I'm going to bed, it is, saturated. It is, in, and it, I might be able to feel a little bit, but it's not greasy like it was when I did it about an hour before bedtime. So that has worked out for me. 7:30 has worked out for me. I think that results-wise, I'm gonna close you in here in a bit. I think that results-wise, things have been going pretty well. I am really bad still. They say it takes, 21 days to form a habit. Well, it's been 3.5 months for me, and I still am having a hard time just remembering. It's Retin-A day. Or when it's Retin-A day, it's 7:30, and I try to set an alarm. My Amazon Echo, she can't set repetitive alarms yet. At least she tells me that. So what I would like to do is set a repetitive alarm for her to tell me, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7:30. I can do that on my phone, but yeah, I'm not a person who's wed to my phone all the time, so I can't guarantee that I'll hear that. Anywho, so I'm pretty happy with my results, and I'm going to go ahead and take you closer. Here again, excuse my hair. Number one, it came out horribly because of the one-arm thing, and number two, I just came back in from taking her to the mailbox, and the wind blew it all over the place. Okay. Ouch. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if that works. Ooh. All right, well that works at least for the top half of my face. So I had noticed 2-3 weeks ago that there was kind of a new outcropping of spots right here that I didn't recall seeing before. At least that many in one spot. So I've definitely taken, my Refisa all the way up to the hairline now. My 11s, I think, are feeling pretty good. Of course, my 1 is just as deep a crevasse as it always has been, I guess. Okay, and then I'll see if I can do the lower half. Take you out just a bit. Oops. Okay, so this side of my face, when I stand in front of my big old wall mirror with no magnification, this side of my face is looking really, really good. So, I don't look at it and go, oh, there's spots there. I look and I see a shadow here and there, but I don't see like blah, blah, blah. Here again, my nose and chin, I think, are still looking fairly well. While I haven't seen much improvement here, I think I have seen some improvement there, and I really wasn't consciously putting it there in the beginning, for a while. And then, of course, this is my problem child. This has always been the side of my face where I've had the most spots, the darkest spots, and the biggest spots. And it's looking pretty good. Here again, there's one, I think it's right in here, that kind of crept up around the time that these did. And so I've been kind of attacking that. Every now and then I'll do a night where I'll just do Refisa on the new ones, like this batch and this one. And that way, hopefully they can catch up a little bit. And I need to do a little bit more of that so that I can get them caught up with, with where everything else is. Now, let me send you back out. Now, there's one thing I want to talk about that I've talked about many times before on my channel, but I don't know that I've talked about that much in my Refusa series, my Retin-A series. And that is, it is super important, in my opinion, super important that before you start Refusa, you invest in good quality sunscreen that is SPF 30 or above, broad spectrum. If you have sensitive skin at all, I would recommend mineral sunscreen over chemical sunscreen. And if you want to find out, if you don't know what the difference is and how to look at the ingredients and tell what the difference is, then watch my series. It's probably 3 years old now, 2 or 3 years old. It was called Let's Talk About Skincare Philosophy. And I go through all these different sunscreens that I own, and I talk about what sunscreens are natural, mineral, and which ones are chemical, and how to look on the ingredients and which ingredients to look for, that type of thing. So that should help you. And that should be in my Let's Talk About playlist. So yeah, I think personally SPF 30 or above. I would actually, mine is 40. What I use right now is 40. I'm using, Elta MD SPF 40. It is a white cream. It comes in a little pump, and I get it from Amazon, and it is great. It is not greasy, and yet it has a little bit of moisturization with it. I don't know if they bill it as being a moisturizer and a sunscreen. I don't think they do, but it does have a little bit of moisturization. So for those of you who don't have really dry skin like me, you might be able to just do with the sunscreen and not an added moisturizer. But I usually have to add in a moisturizer unless, like today is so hot, and I did add in a moisturizer not thinking, and then I went out there and I just started sweating right away because I had put a good bit of lotion and sunscreen on. So I did just get a new sunscreen not long ago from Amazon. I just discovered it in my, my searching one day, and I don't even remember what that was now, or maybe that was in my Sephora haul that I still haven't published because of the whole arm thing. I have a Sephora haul coming and a Pure Minerals haul coming. They were both the big sale deal at the time, and so I apologize that those are very late. But a lot of people have said, I'm looking forward to your next Retin-A update, so I figured I'd go ahead and do that first, especially since it's 2 weeks overdue. I was just getting ready to do it the evening that I fell and broke my arm. So, and to close, I just wanted to let you know that my doctor's appointment is in an hour and a half. I'm going to go back to the orthopedist, and they're going to re-x-ray my arm, compare to the ER, the emergency room x-rays, and see how much the shoulder has moved, and that will help them decide whether I need surgery or whether, I don't think they do cast, but I would either stay in the sling for an extended period of time, or I would have surgery. And one of the surgeries they talked to me about, because of which bone I broke and where I broke it, is an implant similar to my knee, where you have a metal implant that stands in for your shoulder socket, because I broke the humerus, which is your arm bone, and there's a ball at the top of it that fits in the socket, and I broke the ball. So I will say that my pain has been much less this past 4 or 5 days than it was in the beginning. I'm able to use less medication, and therefore I'm not talking like this, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, that'll be it. And I hope that I can start getting some videos up. What I wanted to do for this is before and after pictures from February when I started to now. But I just only have one arm, and my editing software is problematic because I don't know how to use the new one, and the old one is broken. And so I've been using Windows Movie Maker, but I've forgotten how to use it because it's been so long. So I'm not going to do that this month, but I will definitely do it. Maybe for the 6 month, I will do. You can do it yourself. You can go into my Retin-A playlist, and you can look from the beginning, which is in the beginning of February, or in February somewhere. And then I did one in February, March. Now this is for April, even though it's May. And then at the end of May into June, I'll do another one for the 4 months. So sorry about that. It's just, I'm just having to roll with the punches, and deal with what life is serving me. So thank you all so much for the lovely comments and hugs and prayers and healing thoughts you sent me when I posted about my accident. And I just wanted to let you know I am feeling quite a bit better, especially today. I had my first shower. So, yeah, because you're not supposed to take the sling off, but I was like, damn, it's been a week and a half, and I'm not doing it. I'm going to take my sling off, and I'm going to take a shower. And it felt so good. Take care. Be well. And you always be yourself. And instead of complaining, if you find yourself immediately complaining, these complaints and this anger coming up when something doesn't go your way or something really shitty happens, just try to stop yourself right before it comes out or comes into your brain. Just stop yourself, turn it around, reframe it, and make it positive. It helps. I'll tell you, the first 2 days after this, as I joked to my friends, I was at the corner of pissed off and depressed because I was just at the 6 month point of with my total knee replacement surgery, and then I go and do this, and if I have to have the surgery on this, it's going to be an extended recovery as the knee one was. So I was in a really bad place for the first 2 days, and then I just said, no, not doing this. I got stuff to do. I got to take care of myself. So, now I have a much more positive attitude about it. It does help that I'm feeling a lot better. So, take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.